Good morning, YouTube. So Magnifico here, coming to you from Alexander, Virginia. Please forgive the sweat. I am sitting as always in front of the sun, although at least I don't have it right in front of me. I think it's almost noon, so it's not directly in front of me anymore. And this video is a response to eMBO 24 Mike. Now remember, to YouTube and YouTube Mike, is that one of the reasons we have this YouTube pipe community is that this is our virtual smoking lounge. So eMBO posted a video recently two, I should say, because he broke it down into part 1 and part 2, that made me go, huh. So this is my reply to it. So eMBO was talking about how some tobaccos are named improperly, misnamed, or the name should have been different in some way, especially into some aromatics. And he gave some examples, of course. Now, I myself have not smoked Habit Sweet yet, but that's the first one that he mentioned. And Mike, I told you in the comments, you're a big dork, my friend. I like that, because I'm a big dork myself, and my girl would probably agree with that statement. Anyways, you're saying that you cannot picture the Hobbits smoking an aromatic. And my counter to that, my friend, is the Hobbits are not real. But think about it. Like you yourself said in your video, the Hobbits do enjoy eating, and according to Tolkien, they enjoy the things in life. Especially Bilbo, he enjoy his tobacco, his pipe weed. Now let me tell you something too. These tobaccos are not meant to be just like what they had in those times. This is for us, the new populace, the new customers. The Lord of the Rings movies made Middle Earth famous, so somebody said, ooh, great idea, I can make some green out of that. So they named their tobacco Habit Sweet. Now, granted, Habit Sweet is supposed to be a cherry flavored tobacco, which I'm looking forward to trying that at some point, because I love the cherry blends. But the one that really made me go, huh, and that I never thought, which goes in point with what you were saying, is that I don't understand why they would name it that, is that a different company, I believe, and I think it's Just for Men, the company that makes this, is that they have a tobacco blend called The Ruins of Isengard or something like that. And that's the one that made me think, okay, why would they name it that? If you think about it, you know, when Pippin and Merry were enjoying their pipe after the battle at Isengard, they would not have created a new tobacco. They would have still smoked their Habit Sweet. So that's the one where I agree with you, is that, okay, I understand that they're trying to make a green, but still I don't understand why they would give it that name. And then you went on to talk about the Sherlock Holmes by Peterson, which I've tried, and it's a Virginia, my friend, not an aromatic. And the pipe and the tobacco that I'm smoking now, which is one that you've had too, which is McClelland's 221B series Black Shag. This also, my friend, is not an aromatic. This is a non-aromatic. This is a Virginia blend, and it is delicious. And if you think Now this one was created just to be just like what the super sleuth was supposed to have smoked. Black shag, which is described in the books as the cheapest type of tobacco. Okay, now this is not cheap, but that's what it was supposed to be. So it was like the cheapest tobacco that Sherlock would smoke constantly, and he smoked a lot, and he would smoke it, which is why I'm smoking this pipe, in his clay pipe. Now if you think smoking this and thinking, wow, that's almost like what Sherlock Holmes would have smoked, this is smoking it just like he would have been in his clay pipe. Told you I'm a big dork too. Now you and I know that in some of the movies, Sherlock Holmes was portrayed smoking a calabash. And you have a calabash pipe, which is really cool. I on the other hand don't, so you have one up on me on that one. So now the other tobaccos you were talking about were the Civil War series. And I assume you were talking about those because you saw Carmen do a review of this, Gettysburg. Now I sent her a tin of this. And she was kind enough to do the review. Now this is an exclusive tobacco made by for Old Virginia Tobacco Company by McClellan Tobaccos, and they have two I believe. I think it's two. Well, they have more tins that they sell that are made exclusively for them. Some of them are named after towns here in the state of Virginia, like Commonwealth or Old Dominion and a few others. And I think they only have two in their Civil War series. Now this is an aromatic, so this is part of what you were talking about. And this is not a mocha flavor one, it's a coffee flavor one. Now remember, you were saying you couldn't understand why, you know, they would name a tobacco after the Civil War, and that you didn't understand why the soldiers would be smoking a mocha blend. No, this is a coffee flavor one, and what it says on the tin is that it's the soldier's favorite companion, which tobacco in those days would have been a favorite companion. And this is a Virginia pipe tobacco with a rich coffee flavor, which is not that rich. Carmen says it's rich. I didn't think it was. I do want to try what she suggested, though, cutting it with lame BCA, and at some point I'm going to try doing that. But this is more of a not a try to be like what the soldiers smoke. This is more of a, for nowadays, kind of like a remember the Civil War type thing. So that's how I see that. So there's my argument for that, buddy. It is an aromatic coffee flavor, not mocha like you said. And you know what? I think I'm gonna send you some of this at some point, just so that you can try it too. It's a McClellan blend, and McClellans don't make too many bad things. If you've had their Frogmorton, you know that it is true. And of course you've had Black Shag, which is delicious. Now under the 221B series for Sherlock Holmes, they also have this. I haven't tried this yet. This is still brand new. It's Arcadia. Now this is the tobacco that supposedly Dr. Watson would have smoked. So there you go. So again, my friend, thank you for putting up those videos that made me think this rebuttal for you, this retort, and thank you for allowing me to retort. Remember, this is our virtual lounge, so just to let you know, if you have been talking, if we had been sitting next to each other in a smoking lounge and you would have said that, I would laugh right in your face. But not because I was making fun of you, but because I would have gone, ha, you're right, and then I would have brought these topics to you and counter your argument. But anyways, this is all in good fun, my friend. So I hope you liked it. I hope you guys watching too enjoy this. Until I see you again, this is El Magnifico saying, remember, smoke what you like, no matter what it is. Until I see you again, may God bless you all. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Ciao.